Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and with this video, we discuss my thoughts on episode 11 of the anime series, Keijo! And once again, was this all kinds of insane, all of the crazy moves and everything like that. And we begin with Alba crying over her loss in the previous episode, which again comes down to a BS technicality as far as I'm concerned. She deserved that win because she was all kinds of awesome. The Gates of Bootylan, which, of course, because I haven't watched Fate Stay Night, I was unaware of the fact that, other than being told in the comments, it was actually, a play on a move from one of the characters in that particular anime series, Gilgamesh or whatever it is, his Gates of Babylon. And Alba had just this tremendous, awesome ability. And, she completely rose to the challenge and deserved to win, in my opinion, that last episode. So to see her crying and feeling so downtrodden and like a failure really kind of tugged at my heartstrings. It was like, man, you don't deserve this. You did so well. And of course, this episode is finally switching over to Nozomi, our sort of main character, going up against, the Eastern School with Kawai, Rinrin, and this character Saya, who we haven't really seen a whole hell of a lot of. And I was kind of even curious, who is that? I couldn't remember if we'd seen her before or not, but all of their abilities in this frickin' episode are just kind of insane. From Nozomi going up against Maya, the Eastern's, character who I referenced, kind of reminds me of Yudachi from Kentai Collection Kankol, although much more sort of evil and full of herself, with her nuclear explosive butt and everything like that, which Nozomi resorts to actually running up to her and jamming her nose right in Maya's butt crack to get a whiff, and actually is smelling the, perfumey scented soap or whatever it is, and Maya absolutely loses loses her shit over it. Pardon the language, but I mean, I can't even tolerate it anymore. It's censoring myself with a show like this. Come on. And then, of course, you have the chick I called the Masked Gundam bitch, kind of, and her partner, Greeny Hair, if you will. They combine together. It's like the Combiners from Transformers, only they're sharing a swimsuit. And this coming after the fact that, this masked chick who's supposed to be like a magician, she's using oil and sunlight as a distraction off her headlamp boobs, as somebody calls them at one point, to blind people, and she like launches in the air, and by the time their eyes are fixed again, she's gone, she's behind them, she's coming from the side, whatever it is. And her and the greeny haired chick, of course, as I say, they combine, and they're kind of like a force to be reckoned with. But we get this really heartening play out from Kawai after that, where she's trying to stop them from knocking Rinrin off the edge. And Kawai's talking about, I'm not going to let myself be sacrificed here. You don't have to worry, Rinrin, because I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for our friends and how much it means to me to matter to people. And I want to show you guys, you matter to me as well and all this stuff. And right in the heat of all this insanity, we're getting such a heartening little bit of dialogue from Kawai. I just thought that was absolutely insane. You've got this like 2-ton Annie chick on the Eastern side, and finally I may have missed where the Gates of Bootylan came from, the reference it came from in the previous episode, but I could not have missed by a mile the Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin references when it comes to this 2-ton Annie chick, Buttack on Titan, or Shingeki no Hip. Like, oh my god, I was absolutely dying with that. And even to the point of like they kind of parody the OP from Attack on Titan in a couple scenes there. And of course they kind of, it was really interesting to me because they end up being able to take out both the masked sort of magician Gundam chick and the green haired chick. The Gundam chick, when she falls, when she's down on her knees, she's got a whole crap ton of playing cards flying out of her asshole. I literally started like choking. I was laughing so hard. My sis like came in from the other room, "You okay?" And I was explaining it to her because I've been explaining every single episode how insane it is, and she desperately wants to start watching it with me because she started laughing, and we were both choking and laughing about that. I had to play it over again. I had to show it to her and then play it back. It was absolutely insane. And then Saya, again, the character who I didn't know if we'd seen before, she counters some of the attacks with quick draw gazangas. That, of course, if I had a beverage in hand, I would have completely done a spit take when I saw her say that. This show is absolutely highfalutin insanity. And the fact that they all take it so genuine, and they play it so genuine, I mean, it's just that much more absurd and hilarious. And so, of course, the sort of clinch pin of this whole attack, which is going to carry over into the next episode, we still have Two-Ton Annie. I don't know where she is. I don't think she was counted out in any way, shape, or form. But we've got, of course, Nozomi versus Maya. That's really going to be the battle yet to come to see who wins. And I thought it was interesting that we see some background on Maya, kind of akin to what we saw in Scorching Ping Pong Girls with the character of Karuri, where we find that, you know, in school and whatever like that, she was kind of outcast. She didn't have friends. She had this ability that put the fear into everyone. And here comes the coach of the Eastern School saying, you know, you can use this talent for Keijo and all this kind of stuff. And Nozomi is using that vacuum butt cannon again and again and again. And it's just, you know, Maya is able to sort of counter it every single time. She's not dodging. She's not trying to run away. And she feels like if she does, everyone will lose faith in her and she'll lose all her friends and all that stuff. So it's very closely resembling what happened in an episode previous of Scorching Ping Pong Girls for that reason with the character of Karuri. And what's really interesting to me is by the end, it comes to a sort of stalemate draw. The match is not by any stretch of the imagination over, but we see that Maya apparently suffers multiple personalities to the point where she's almost becoming Miyata, with her hair turning gray from blonde, and she's got a completely domineering personality all of a sudden that now it's like a whole new fighter has entered the arena. And it's going to be mad interesting to see whether Nozomi can handle this, whether her compatriots that are still left in the match can handle this, and what exactly is going to happen with the Attack on Titan girl as well, Two-Ton Annie as I call her. This show is fantastic. I effing love this show. I can't wait to see where we go from here, what's going to happen next, who is going to win. I really hope Nozomi and our girls take the win. But you never know. I mean, just the prestige of holding their own for this many matches, that's nothing to scoff at, you know. So it'll remain to be seen what exactly happens, and I can't wait. I'll be waiting with bated breath because this show is all kinds of awesome. And so yeah, otherwise that'll be pretty much it for me on this. Hope this video finds you well, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.